afternoon and welcome back to day 14 of Vlogtober 2021. And as you can see, I'm in the bedroom today, and I was going to go into the garden because we've had some workmen working on the roof today, and I've been making a huge noise all morning and all afternoon, and at the moment it is 2:15 and I think they may be on their tea break because I can hear them downstairs in the garden. But luckily they've given me hopefully enough time to do this intro to today's vlog, and I haven't really got much to report. I haven't done much, namely because I didn't go out to exercise. I try not to exercise too much. If you watch yesterday's vlog, you'll see that I'm having to slow down my running, or I try, but I like the feeling of the exertion and the feeling that exercising gives me afterward. But what that's been doing is really increasing my cravings for carbs. So I've had to slow down the running and walk more, which means that I'll be burning fat instead of glucose. And when you're burning too much glucose, your body runs out of glucose, and then it starts creating the stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, just to release the stored glucose in your liver. And that's why I'm craving more carbs, because I'm running too much. Oh no, it sounds like they're coming back. I haven't done much today. All I've done is put a load of towels in the washing machine and take them out and hang them up, and trying to decide what to put in today's vlog. Oh no, I think they're coming back. And talking about running as well, I've had a really similar sleep pattern to the night before, namely because I don't think we ate enough to keep me fueled overnight. So we had some pan-fried salmon with asparagus and pak choy, which was great. It tasted nice and I was full at the time, but because of the energy that I'd spent during my run and my walk yesterday, it wasn't enough to sustain me overnight. And I got up twice. Once was to go to the toilet, but once I got back in bed I just couldn't sleep, and I could feel my headache, or I could feel my head hurting. And I know that's to do with the fact that my brain needs fuel, and glucose is the first thing that our brain wants to have to keep it going. But I didn't want any carbs or anything too difficult to digest at that time of the night. This was about nearly 4 o'clock by the time I got up again. So what I did was just go into the kitchen and had about 3/4 of a teaspoon of coconut oil. And coconut oil is basically really good fuel if you need energy really quickly, because it gets straight to the liver without needing to be digested first, whereas food needs to be digested before all the nutrients or energy or what have you gets released into our system. So after having the coconut oil, I fell asleep within 10-15 minutes, and I slept straight through until I woke up about 7:30. So that's my sleeping pattern. And if you do want to try coconut oil as a source of energy, bear in mind it is high in fat, and you need to check what your health status is, whether your body can take that much saturated fat. The workmen are out there and they're making a bit of noise, so I'm going to go and find a different place to do the rest of this video. So we had our lunch about 12:30 or thereabouts, and we had smoked haddock fish cakes with the usual salad with the sauerkraut, and because I was really hungry I did a fried egg with it as well. And I really avoided snacking or having breakfast, but I did have a handful of nuts just to keep me going up until lunchtime, because otherwise I would have snacked on something else a lot worse than a handful of nuts. And I have had my usual cup of tea recipe, and because of all the exercise that I did yesterday, I did give in to a Ferrero Rocher to go with my cup of tea. So that's what we've had so far, and it's not too bad really, considering the fact that I feel a bit tired today, what with the exercise and not sleeping properly. So that's all we're gonna have, and I'm not sure what we're having for dinner because Mr. G needs to go out and do a shop for our dinner and for my lunch tomorrow, and probably dinner for tomorrow night as well. So talking about dinners, for the rest of this video I thought I would share a recipe that I did way back in September that I never got a chance to fit into any of the videos yet. And basically it's a stir-fried minced beef, using minced beef as opposed to cutting up meat. For me, using minced beef is an easy option because it takes out the faff of having to cut and slice up meat. So it's quite delicious, and I also used packet stir-fry mix. Again, it's an easy option if you want to do a stir-fry. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there going, but I'm using whole ingredients and not a stir-fry mix out of a box or a packet or what have you. So I thought that might be nice to share with you today. And again, I'm going to keep it simple because I actually finished yesterday's video before I went to do our dinner last night. But I didn't get to upload it until after dinner. But the good thing is I got it uploaded by about just before 9, I think it was, which gave me a chance to go and watch a bit of telly. And we watched, what was it? I think it was episode 4 of Squid Game. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of this video, is to share that minced beef stir fry recipe with you. And I'm going to leave this short and sweet, just like yesterday. And it's now 2:35 in the afternoon. I'm going to say I hope you have a good afternoon and a good evening, and I hope to see you here tomorrow for day 15 of Vlogtober 2021. And until then, see you in the next video.